Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mellow Modesty, and today I am trying out a different camera perspective, as you guys might be able to tell, and I sort of like this, so my videos might change to this perspective. I feel like there's not as much glare in the background, and I feel like you can see my bookshelf better and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, Lego Geek 927? Lego Geek Numbers. He asked me to do a, what's going on, guys videos, because I have not done one for a very long time. So, yeah, let's get into that. I have a huge backlog of comics I need to read. As I'm sure you guys have been able to tell, my pull list has been getting sort of spotty, like my weekly videos, and so I have a shit ton of stuff I need to read, so I'll go through that, I guess. I still need to read New Avengers, number 3. I need to read Young Avengers, number 1. Green Arrow, 17, which I wish I would have gotten a review out for. Fantastic Four, number 4, which I actually read, but I don't know why it's in this pile. I need to read Scarlet 4, 5, and 6, which is surprising 6 came out, because I believe it's been like a year or two since one came out. To be honest, I'm probably not going to read Batman and Robin issue 16. I have Fashion Beast issue 6, but I never got number 5 in my pull box list thing, so I don't know what happened there. Batgirl 17, don't know if I'm going to read it. Multiple Warheads 4, excited to read that. For some reason, I didn't pick up my pull list. I had one of my friends pick it up for me this last week. And I had 2 copies of Daredevil End of Days, so I guess I have 2 copies of Daredevil End of Days number 5. I'm also going to try to get into the Hellboy in Hell series. I have the 1st and 3rd issue. Gotta find the 2nd at some comic shop or something. What is up next? Gotta read Mind Management number 7 and 8. Probably will not read Detective Comics 17, because I just got the whole Death in the Family crossover, and really the only ones I ended up liking was Batman and Batgirl, so most of them are just sitting in my shelf, which I don't really like that, because I'm paying money for books that I don't want to be reading, but whatever. I put them in my box, so I'll buy them. And then, I also need to read Django Unchained number 2, and 1, because I haven't gotten around to that yet. I've already read Change number 3, but since this is just such a good story, I'll probably read it again. And then, Star Wars issue 1 and 2, I know I did a review for 2, but like I said in that review, I did not read the first issue yet, so I was a little confused, so I'm going to reread those. And then I have 2 Fashion Beasts 3 and 4 laying around. I don't know why, but... As for novels I'm reading DMT, The Spirit Molecule, which is basically about the psychedelic drug called DMT, which is released in your pineal gland when you're born, when you dream, and when you die, and it's really, really interesting. I'm not going to have a review for that because, I don't know, I'm just not, but I would suggest you read it because it's cool. As for, graphic novels that I'm reading, I'm currently on book 2 of Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. It's taking me forever to read these, and I don't know why, because, the chapters are so long when I read it, I'm just like, I want to set aside, a good hour or 2 to read this, and I'm almost done. And there will most likely be a review of this. No promises, but most likely. Also, I recently picked this up, Absolute Sandman Volume 1. This is cool because this is the 1st edition, which is leather-bound and everything, and yeah, probably going to be a review of this. I read through half of Sandman series a while ago, but I want to read through all of it for when the new miniseries comes out in, I believe, November. Another thing I've picked up recently has been the Gaunt series. This series always looked cool to me, and they had volumes 1 and then 3 through 11 at a used bookstore, but I only bought 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But they're all half priced, so that's cool. They're all in good condition. And I haven't read them yet. And I might do reviews, but I don't know. I flipped through them, and there's a lot of blood, and there's a lot of sex, so that's whatever. Yeah, they seem pretty cool. See if I can get to a non-nudity scene with just cool action. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see really, but there's cool action in it, and I'm excited to read it and stuff. As for music I've been listening to a lot of Why. It's spelled W-H-Y ? They're a sort of indie spoken word hip-hop rock band. Definitely check them out. I'm actually going to see them March 9th play at the Crescent Ballroom, and that should hopefully be a cool show. They're going to be playing with Baths, which is a really, really good like ambient techno producer, and I'm very excited to see both of them. So yeah, and then also, I have of course been listening to Modest Mouse. The two main vinyls I've been listening to have been Modest Mouse, This Is a Long Drive for Someone with Nothing to Think About, and Flying Lotus, Until the Quiet Comes, which even though everyone says that's his worst album, I think it's his best, so fuck off. Just kidding. But anyways, Modest Mouse, as I'm sure everyone knows, my favorite band of all time, and I got tickets to their show on April 14th, and I'm so excited. It is going to be ridiculously awesome, and I can't wait. It's just going to be incredible. I'm super, super excited. Tickets sold out within an hour, and I was lucky enough to get 2, one for me and one for my friend who I turned on to Modest Mouse last year, and he's a super huge fan of them now also, so that should be awesome. And I believe that is about it. Oh, I've been watching some anime recently, because I've really gotten back into anime. I don't know what happened, but I watched Memories, and then I've just started watching anime like crazy. I watched Afro Samurai, which had awesome action, but story was shit. And then I watched Bakemonogatari. How you spell that is Bakemonogatari, and that is a fantastic show. It's not for everyone. It's very strange, and I just loved it. I thought it was really cool. It's my third favorite anime after Cowboy Bebop and Mushishi. However, I do need to rewatch those because I haven't seen them for a very, very long time. But if they're as good as I remember them, then Bakemonogatari would be my third favorite anime TV series-wise of all time. And I highly suggest you guys check it out. It's a little intimidating because in the beginning there's a bunch of flashing words, and they flash so fast there's no way you could read them in time. Don't worry about it. They don't try to read them, but don't pause or anything. You're not really, like, missing anything. I didn't read them. They're basically just random passages taken from the novel that the TV series is based off of. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later, YouTube.